Hey guys, we are so excited to show you a tour of our kitchen. This is a space in the home that I've been the most excited about ever since we drew the plans. I feel like a kitchen is such an important part of the house, and we spend a lot of time here making family memories. We definitely put a lot of attention into how this was designed and every touch in the kitchen. One thing that was really fun about this is Shaye and I both have different tastes when it comes to design, and we kind of collaborated and met in the middle on some things.
Yeah, Amanda contacted me and I said, yeah, I'd like to collaborate with you and we can talk about what we can work out together.
It took some convincing. There were some things that I wasn't too sure about.
Like marrying me.
Yeah, that took a lot of convincing. The first thing I want to talk about is the size. It's fair to acknowledge no one needs a kitchen this big, right? This is a big kitchen. However, when we have family over to entertain, it's so fun to have a lot of space to spread out. So far the family gatherings we've had here, we have loved, and that's something we wanted to keep in mind with our kitchen. So, first of all, we have the island. This island is 4 feet by 10 feet for anyone who's interested. And all of the countertops in this kitchen are out of this white quartz. For the island, we went ahead and did the waterfall design. We wanted to keep it a little bit more contemporary. One of the things we love about this bar is that we're able to fit 5 bar stools on it. I was really pleased with the amount of seating. So we got these bar stools from House, and we love the transparent amber seats on them and the walnut and satin brass touches. These were the only ones we could find that were like this. They just pulled the warm tones and the mid-century feel into our kitchen perfectly. So coming around to the back side of the island, we have a few appliances that are tucked in here. So the first appliance that's tucked under here is this microwave drawer. And I thought that this was a little bit of a gamble. I wasn't sure if I was going to love it, but so far it's been great. You just push a button to open it, and then you just shove it like this to close it, or you can hit the close button.
I actually did not know that.
You didn't?
Are you sure you're not breaking it?
Yeah, I'm sure. The word on the street is Sharp actually makes all the microwave drawers, but the Sharp brand is cheaper than the ones that are white labeled as other brands. So we got this, we love it, and I loved how it's tucked down in the appliance and it keeps the lines really streamlined up above. Next, we've got our sink. This is a 36-inch stainless steel farmhouse sink that's made by Vigo. And we had the exact same sink in our last house and loved it. The thing about stainless steel, you guys, is you have to chill out about it scratching because it's going to scratch. They have those grids that you can put in the bottom, but it's hopeless. It will scratch. So you just have to embrace that as part of the look. We love how big this sink is. About 2 dishwashers loads worth will fit in this sink, which I love. This faucet is by Delta in the champagne bronze finish. I really like the spraying power of this Delta faucet, and it looks really beautiful. So this is a Bosch dishwasher. It's super quiet, and it's got this great top rack for utensils. This is another item that we had in our last house, and we decided to go for it again because it was quiet and we had no problems with it. So you'll see on our back kitchen wall here, we have open shelving and we have lots of drawers. So far, I've loved having lots of drawers. These little cutouts are really handy, and they have that streamlined, modern look that we wanted. One thing that's fun coming over here to the cooktop is we have pullouts on either side. This one is meant to hold cooking utensils and knives, but we don't currently have knives in here because we figured out that Desmond can open this. On the other side of the cooktop, we've got a spice rack. So I love that. I find that so handy. This is a Bosch induction cooktop. We've never had induction before, so it's been a new adventure for us, but so far, I really like it. The pros, I would say, it does boil water really quickly, and if there's cons, you can't use any cookware on there. Like you can't use aluminum cookware, so a lot of the pans that we have before don't work on here. So this is kind of fun. I've got an appliance lift right here. So this is super handy because you can just pull the appliance clear up and it locks into place and you don't have to worry about lifting it out. This is my old trusty KitchenAid. I've had this thing since we were married. Maybe I'll upgrade someday. So for our oven, we went with a double oven from Bosch. I really like this because it's so nice to have the convection feature. And one thing I've noticed in baking especially is it's nice to have an oven that you can keep warm so the bread will rise, and then another oven that can be totally preheated so you can move the bread into the hot oven and cook it right away. Otherwise, it will sink and not stay risen. So we love it. Onto the fridge. This is a professional Frigidaire fridge and freezer. So they're actually separate units that they put together with a trim kit.
I think last time we didn't open the fridge and it really hurt a lot of people's feelings. So
I mean, understandably, like the thing I like about it, it's probably like the space of 1.5 fridges. It looks like it's double, but it's not as deep. But that's actually perfect for me because I'm that person that's like rummaging in the back of the fridge and there's stuff that's been back there for way too long. So you can see everything. So far, I love the design.
And what is this door? You guessed it. This is the freezer.
So lots more real estate than we've ever had in a freezer, which is nice for Costco runs when you want to grab a bunch of fast freezer meals. So this fridge is actually stainless steel, but our cabinet maker put this acrylic skin on it. So that's why it has this white glossy finish. So all of these glossy white cabinets have these satin brass MTech edge pulls. We really like the look of those. So another design aspect on this back wall, we decided to go with the painted brick. We wanted that earthy feel. We almost did tile everywhere, but the rustic and rough nature of the brick was just what we had in mind. So far the open shelves are great. They do take some tidying up, but I do love when I'm unloading the dishwasher that I can just turn around and set plates, glasses on the back shelf. One other thing we wanted to keep pretty streamlined in the kitchen is the hood. And so we decided to do that linear and plastered and just keep straight lines and simplicity with that. So I've been looking for a runner to go behind our island, and I think I found one that I like at TJ Maxx. I've spent some time styling these shelves. I wanted to add some modern touches as well as items that we use that can be easily accessible, but also some heirloom pieces from my great grandmother's china. This china is about 100 years old. When I look at it, it just reminds me of my family. Okay, so now we're coming back into our walk-in pantry, which
dun dun dun.
Yeah, you guys, this is a work in progress, okay? We're just keeping it real.
Different video.
A different video can be how we beautify this pantry because it is not there yet. One thing that we got a lot of comments on in our empty house tour video was the drinking fountain. A lot of people seem to think it was like a really luxurious item, but we actually bought an open box on eBay, so it's not as bad as you would think.
Another fun fact, we have actually saved 59 disposable plastic bottles. Mic drop.
So when we were choosing our lighting, we definitely wanted to go with something more mid-century. So we found these pendants from Rejuvenation, and they were just what we were looking for. They have a lot of personality, but they're also very streamlined. So this is our dining nook. We wanted lots of windows in here to let in natural light. For our fixture in here, we chose the chandelier from Savoy House. It is my favorite in the whole house. It has so much personality and I've never seen anything quite like it. This dining table is a little bit of a wild card. It has a concrete top. We're still getting used to this because we're learning that concrete has to patina. I don't know if you guys know more about this, but the oils and things that come in contact with the table kind of leave marks, and over time it's supposed to kind of culture and add to its beauty. With the chairs, we went back and forth a lot. We decided to go with something pretty streamlined in these Eiffel bucket seats. I love them because you can actually see all of the little fingerprints on them, but they clean up really easily. And then for our captain's chairs, we went with these moss-colored upholstered seats from Hayneedle. So some of you might remember when I went plant shopping and I bought these succulents. So I made the centerpiece for my table and I'm really happy with how it turned out. Special delivery. So you guys know that I've been trying to ease back into cooking now that we're moved into our new house. It was perfect timing because HelloFresh reached out to us and sent us some of their dinners. And I've never tried these dinner kits before. So far it's been such a fun experience. A few nights ago we made this really yummy Monterey Jack hamburger meal. That was so good. And today I'm going to make this Tuscan sausage and pepper spaghetti. One thing I love about their dinner kits is everything is pre-measured, just the perfect amount that you need for your meal. They're all fresh ingredients, so this is exactly the type of meal I would make. They're pretty fast. This one I think is supposed to take about a half hour to make. There are 3 plans to choose from: classic, veggie, and family, and you can switch it up as you like. And HelloFresh is now from $6.99 per serving. Get started with 8 free meals. That's $80 off your first month of HelloFresh. Go to HelloFresh.com and enter Great Scots 80. And the link is in the description below.
it amazing, Emmy? Emmy practically made this whole meal. It's probably what's extra tasty, huh? Good job.
Definitely a mom-approved meal. Yummy.
So this is our second meal from HelloFresh, and I really am impressed. I think it's especially helpful for someone who doesn't want to have to stress out at the store about having everything they need. Also, if you want to make sure your meal really goes right, if you're stressed, maybe you're cooking for a special occasion or a special someone, I think HelloFresh is awesome for that. Get started with 8 free meals. That's $80 off your first month of HelloFresh. Go to HelloFresh.com and enter Great Scots 80.
Oh my word! You have made a big mess. This is precisely why I stripped you down. Do you like it?
Thanks so much for joining us for our kitchen tour video. I don't think we can articulate how fun it is showing you this space and sharing our family with you. Also, make sure you check back in next week for a great room reveal. We are so excited to show you how that room turned out.
Oh, Desmond didn't make it through the kitchen tour.
Was it that boring?